Unemployment. A person of employable age who is out of work is said to be unemployed. The workforce is the actual number of people working in the economy, and the labour force is the total number of people available for work. So the labour force is equal to the workforce plus the unemployed. So at the moment in 2020, or pre-COVID at any rate, the workforce was about 2.3 million. The unemployed was by about 150,000. So the labour force was approximately 2.45 million people out of a population of nearly 5 million. Now we're looking at the types of unemployment. First of all, cyclical unemployment. When a recession occurs in the economy, people spend less money on goods and services. Therefore, there is insufficient demand for goods. Therefore, companies have less need for workers, and therefore the demand for workers falls. This type of unemployment comes in cycles. Now, we had recession, the Great Recession of 2008, which finished about 2013, 2014. Frictional unemployment. This is unavoidable even in boom times. There are jobs available, but the skills of the unemployed do not match the skills of the jobs available. Now, oftentimes during the Great Recession, there was a demand for chefs. There was normally around 1,000 vacancies for chefs, but the people who were unemployed did not have the skills. Seasonal. Certain industries only require workers at certain times of the year, causing unemployment during low season. Structural unemployment. A change can occur in the pattern of demand in the economy, for example, shipbuilding and coal mining. About 100 years ago, in the Harland and Wolff shipping docks in Belfast, about 20,000 people were employed. In the 1960s and early 1970s, coal mining was big in Ireland, right? But these industries are no longer there. In fact, there's probably about 100 people working for Harland and Wolff, and I don't believe coal has been mined in Ireland at all anymore. New technologies have also reduced the workforce in agriculture. Note, retraining and relocation can overcome structural unemployment. Solus, which was formerly FOSS, do have training and retraining programs. The next type of unemployment is called institutional unemployment. This is very interesting. This arises due to obstacles in the mobility of labour. Now, a definition of the mobility of labour would be the ease with which a person can move from one job to another. And within that, then you have occupational mobility. In other words, you have the skills, and then you have geographical mobility. Do you want to move? Now, so institutional unemployment arises due to obstacles in the mobility of labour or the removal of incentives to work. Shortage of housing in areas where jobs are available would stop you moving. Where a closed shop exists, i.e., you have to be a member of a particular trade union to work in a particular company. Now, that's no longer the case in Ireland, but it is the case around in other parts of the world. And the third one would be where the difference between unemployment benefits and take-home pay is so small that there is no incentive to work. For example, high income tax rates. Now, all of these would create institutional unemployment. Disguised unemployment. This refers to people who do not appear on the live register but who are and able to work. Now, this might be housewives or house husbands. The kids are now in secondary school and now they're available for work. Underemployment. This is where people are not working at full capacity. They're job sharing, they're part-time workers, or their MPP of labour is low. Their marginal physical productivity is low.